Hello, welcome back to our Tcap commentary. So today we're gonna do Gerald White. I guess in parentheses Gerald underscore White 30627. So this is another viewer recommendation, but this time it's from Instagram, right? Oh my, it's from Instagram. Listen. So if you guys have been a fan of the channel for a long time, you know about a certain legendary recommendator. Is that even a word? A viewer that gives the best recommendations I've had to this day, right? This one's coming from directly from Mr. Yups25, right? Oh my god, listen to me. He recommended the Miguel's Twisted Tail takedown with Chris Hansen episode, and that one was an absolute banger, right? Oh my god. Listen, I have no doubts that this one is gonna be just as good as the last one. I'm just saying, he's in first place. You guys need to step up y'all's game, right? But no, listen. But if he gets this one wrong, right? If I don't enjoy this as much as I did the last one, I'll hurt you. Oh my lord, I can't even say it like I want to anymore, man. Oh my god, YouTube's gotten on my ass, right? But anyway, if you like to catch it better, check out the channel. I have a lot of videos, including Tcap commentaries, obviously, police interrogations, and a new true crime channel. That's in the description. Check that out. And let's just press play. Okay.
Coming up, we've never seen this. A suspect with something very specific in mind.
This is the fetish guy with the boots.
You talk about taking her out and buying her some boots.
Okay. I'm talking over. I'm sorry.
Specific in mind.
This is the fetish guy with the boots.
You talk about taking her out and buying her some boots.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
When To Catch a Predator continues.
Yeah. Reminds me of what's
This
his
is
name?
the fetish guy with the boots.
With the boots.
Meanwhile, back at the house,
Back
Amanda,
at the house.
our decoy, is
You know what? Let me check. Let me check the quality, right, of this video, because it does not look like high quality. Oh my god, 480p on. Obviously, I mean honestly, it's as good as any. No Tcap episode is like above 480. Let's just be honest.
is in place.
And if they are, they're
our
lying.
next guest inside.
Another guy.
Alright, Amanda, this guy should be bringing riding boots for you to wear.
Using the screen name
Gerald
Gerald White 30627, this 31-year-old starts chatting with a girl posing as a 15-year-old. He asks the decoy.
No wonder the sound. Hold on.
What's up with that?
Okay, I'm starting from the beginning again because my headphones is this weird thing where I have to have their input setting, not the actual headphones, because if I do, it'll like make everything very muddy. And I was realizing that like in the middle of it, like I couldn't really understand anyone. I thought it was just the segment, but no, it's just my
Specific
headphones.
in mind.
And now I can actually hear what the hell they're saying.
You talk about taking her out and buying her some boots.
I'm buying her a full
What's up with
outfit.
that?
When To Catch a Predator continues.
What's this? Some David Choose
guy with the boots.
something like that. I don't know.
Meanwhile, back at the house, Amanda, our decoy, is in
house.
place, ready to invite our next guest inside.
Alright, Amanda, this guy should be bringing riding boots for you to wear.
Riding boots.
Using the screen name Gerald White 30627, this 31-year-old starts chatting with a girl posing as a 15-year-old. He asks the decoy if she wears boots.
You know, let me stop there. So, last episode where we watched Brian, I don't remember his last name because I don't remember him saying his last name. I'm just doing this. Brian Gosselin, obviously. They said that she was 15, right? Or was she 14? I was actually surprised whenever they used 15. I was under the impression that they didn't use 15 in To Catch a Predator as a whole. You know what I mean? I thought that was more like of a takedown with Chris Hansen thing. But I mean, obviously, there was no way they were gonna realize that they were gonna use that age instead in the future. But you get what I'm trying to say. Most of the ages that they had on To Catch a Predator was 13 or 14. Very rarely do I hear that they used a 15-year-old decoy.
The girl responds, I wish I had some tall ones. Then Gerald White 30627 says, perhaps we could go boot shopping.
Boot shopping.
Decoy types, wow, you mean for like the big ones? Then he cuts to the chase and says, I'm not going to avoid the subject. I would like to make love to you.
What
we are
the
done
hell?
Boot shopping. I have a serious fetish for boots.
Listen, man, we're not gonna get to my fetishes all today in this episode, but maybe at a future date, right? But as of now, not so much. We're not doing that right now. But I'm not gonna do that right now. What's his name? The mailman guy, the one that did 2 tours in at the mail office or whatever. I'm not gonna do that today. He's like, God, I can't hold back my horny level, man. I gotta tell you what I'm thinking, right? And I want you to wear those boots while you ride me, babe, as I grab your at. Sorry, I'm just a little bit too Tcap coded right now. I'm sorry.
I would like to make love to you after we are done boot shopping. I have a serious fetish for boots.
How does that even
White
come to
later
be?
tells the decoy he's going to bring her a pair of boots. But as he comes in the house,
he doesn't look like he has any, but he has them shoved up his ass, right? That's where they're at. You know, it was gonna be a surprise. He was gonna like pull them out, just like, you know, just yank them out and be like, surprise decoy or 15-year-old girl, I have these boots. I just had to conceal them, right? Because I mean, carrying them would be too much of a burden. So he decided to, you know. What am I on about? Jesus Christ, this video is so bad already.
boots. But as he comes in the house, he's not carrying any.
Surprise boot attack.
I just gotta get these clothes
What the
out so they don't
hell
wrinkle.
is that?
Did you bring the writing?
What is happening? It feels like he just came back from work. Like, hey, honey, what's for dinner? What the hell? This isn't your house, man. At least have some damn manners and not act like this is your house. He's just like, where's the sofa? Where's my reclining chair? Like, he feels like he just got off of work, right? Or maybe he did. Who knows? But all I know is that that's how I sound when I get back from. Well, actually, I don't work, but that's when I get back from doing anything, right? I'm just like, God, man, it's such a difficult day out, you know.
Did you bring the writing boots?
Yes.
All
They're
right.
out in the car.
They're up my
I can't
ass.
wait to get my own pair.
The cock clock, man. Listen, the offer still stands. If somebody out there has the cock clock, I'm up to buy, right? For a reasonable price, though, only. You know, you kind of get into the territory of unreasonable price. I don't know, man. You might as well keep it, right? I don't know. Send it in for grading or something. Is that even how that works? I don't know. I don't know. To just make sure you authenticate the damn clock. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can technically authenticate anything, right? Like, obviously there's limits, right? I can't authenticate my damn dog, right? I can't send in my dog to be authentic. Well, actually, no, you can. You can get like registration and like have them like tested and all that stuff. So that's a lie. What can I send? Beyond the nasty things, right? Beyond the nasty things, what can this damn door in the back, right? Can I send in a door to be like verified by PCA or whatever? Is that what it's called? I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that we need to preserve this level of history, right? I'm just saying, maybe you get a 10, or maybe not. You know, I don't know.
To get my own pair.
No, maybe so. I don't.
So you have a little shopping day planned this afternoon?
Yep.
Yeah. And who are you taking shopping today?
Natasha.
Oh, you know, I'm getting this guy confused with somebody else, because I could have sworn I've seen this guy before, but no, it's not. What's that one guy? I feel like I know who it is. I've seen him for the channel. He's in this house too. That sounds kind of weird. He's in my house. No, he's not in my house. He also got caught in this staying house, but it was like the veteran predator. He had like a hat with like, or maybe that was the possum that I made. I don't know. Honestly, I could probably search it up like right now, low key, on my. I'm trying to stall because I have to pull this up. Let me scroll all the way down. How are y'all guys' day, by the way? You know, I know a lot of people probably don't ask any of y'all like, hey, how have you been? How's your day been? You know, how have you been doing? Look, if you have a bad day, right? Listen, you can message. No, I don't want to turn that into it. I'm just saying. Essentially, I want you to be good. Hopefully, you're good. You know, hey, if you have something to say to me in the comment sections, right, throw it in there, right? Tell me about your day, is what I'm trying to say. How did I not get there? Brian Lindsay, the horny level predator. I mentioned him earlier too. He kind of reminded me. I thought that's who we were watching, though. Low key, I'm not gonna. That's the mental image that I had that I was watching him. But
Natasha.
Natasha.
Yes.
And how did you
Natasha.
meet Natasha?
Met her online.
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 And how old do you think Natasha is?
25.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Oh my
Yes.
God,
We
man.
never discussed.
You never discussed
We
it.
never discussed.
To refresh his memory, I read to him from his chat log.
I'm 15.
You don't have to go any further. I understand.
You talk about taking her
I
out
don't
and buying
think.
her some boots.
I don't think you do Gerald White. If that even is your real name, by the way. It seems like such a fake name, right? Gerald White. It's not even a funny bit. Why am I saying that? I feel like I've lost it, guys. Am I funny? Am I funny anymore? I feel like I've lost it, right?
About taking her out.
Yeah.
I'm just not funny
Talk
anymore.
about
I'm
taking
just
her out and
depressed
buying
now.
her some boots.
I'm washed.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's just shopping. Period.
Shopping.
That's it.
So you just found a
Just talking.
15-year-old girl online, decided you're going to buy her a pair of leather boots that you want her to wear 24 hours a day. You say right here.
Christ. He stands up. He's like, "Look, Chris, I'm not gonna take." He does. I mean, he technically didn't tell him his name yet, but he's like, "Look, whoever the hell you are, right? Listen, I get out of this house and nobody has to get hurt, right? Like I have a damn. It hasn't even been made yet, right, Chris? You've never seen weaponry of this form, right? I have a 22 barrel shotgun." Also shoved up my ass, right? I'll make this thing click, and best believe everything on this side forward is gone. It turned into mist, right? I'm just saying, right? Gerald White, he's a dangerous man, you know. I do gotta say, like, cartoon level threat is what I like to call it. He's like, "Look, Chris, I'm not gonna let you talk to me this way, right?
You want her to wear 24 hours a day. You say right here. What was your plan here today?
No plan whatsoever.
No
just
plan
come-
whatsoever.
Nothing.
Just coming to talk and everything.
And I'm leaving."
Obviously, I need.
As the 31-year-old heads
Before
for
you
the
leave,
door,
I gotta tell you
law
that
enforcement moves
that
into
door has a trap mine on it.
Obviously, I
Don't touch the handle. There's a C4 explosive, right, rigged to the damn door handle. Don't
As
twist
the
it, please.
31-year-old heads for the door, law enforcement moves into place, ready to take the man down as soon as he walks outside.
He has a damn. Please tell me that's not his. No, it can't be. It's probably that one guy that's like the trucker. I think it's him. It has to be him.
Take the
The one
man
that, like,
down as soon as
He's
he
like a
walks
heroin
outside.
addict or something. Like eats meth. I don't know. Oh no.
Police arrest him and lead him away, clearing the front.
Okay, Mr. Yups, 25. Oh man, I knew you'd come through, right? Because I was like, "Look, man, where's the shock factor of this whole thing? That's who the hell screams like that? Or was it not Rolando? You know, I know someone in the comment section recently told me that like Rolando screams like in the full episode. I'll definitely have to look at that. But it's this guy too. This guttural scream of agony, right? He got touched by the officer of pure pain and agony, right? That's why he started yelling and screaming. Yeah, a very quick turn of events for Gerald White. Okay, I did not expect that. Obviously, just based on the fact of how I reacted to it, but to me, he just kind of felt like he was just kind of not even really awake. It felt like he was asleep half of the damn time he was there.
Take a little shop this afternoon.
He's like, over there.
Yeah. And who you taking?
Whatever her
shopping
name is. It's like there's no thoughts between these eyes, right? Like that's what I expected. They're like, oh man, this guy's just a little bit of an idiot, right? But no, he's the one that yells in pure pain and agony. Man, that's fantastic, actually. Crazy work.
What was your plan here today?
no plan whatsoever.
No
just,
plan.
And is riding boots a fetish? Like, is it actually a fetish? I'm not gonna search it up because I feel like I'm gonna. Oh shit! I'll search it up on my phone. Okay, I don't wanna search up something that'll get me in trouble. But with YouTube, right? You know how they are with those boot fetishes, right? Right. My my search history's gonna look crazy. Riding boots fetish. Oh man, let me see this. Okay, it actually is somewhat of a thing. Holy crap. Wow, Gerald White. Loki, you might be onto something. Gerald White. You know, search it up. You know, you search up riding boots fetish, and low key, it do look kind of a little bit. You know, I could definitely understand the appeal. I guess I'll say, but yeah. Let's see. Also, by the way, just as a heads up right now, right? Mr. Yups is currently messaging me, right? By the way, the GOAT himself. He just said he's good, I swear. Also, your recent video was a banger. Cosmic Entity Ron Knight has met his match. Also, you saying no one hardly recommends interrogations made me, I assume, something. I guess he sent me an interrogation, which, by the way, Mr. Yups recommended interrogations about to go hard, right? You know, Mr. Yups, the reputation that he has, you know, on this channel, you know. You recommend a video, you're probably bound to become a damn celebrity on this damn channel, like Varvy. How the hell you say it right? We have 2 celebrity Tcap video recommendators, right? Is that even a word? I don't know. But I'm just saying, you throw a recommendation my way. And also, just as an update, right? Burvey messaged me on Instagram, which I was just joking. If you're watching, right? I was just joking, but it was also kind of funny that you were like, "Let me make an account real quick." I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you.
As the 31-year-old heads for the door, law enforcement moves into place, ready to take the man down as soon as he walks outside.
Get on the ground now! Down!
Police arrest him and...
we're back to the video. Is that the loudest a predator has ever yelled? Like in agony, in pain? Because I feel like it is. Like, I have not heard the Rolando Resticruz like scream. But I low-key think this is like the number 1 because I've heard this one so much. I just didn't know it was Gerald White.
Lead him away, clearing the front of the house,
him away,
so more suspects are free to come in.
Interesting. Also, by the way, I've been watching a lot of Steve Wilkos. I'm so tempted, by the way, to watch some for the channel. Do you know who Steve Wilkos is? It's like, the Steve Wilkos like show. You know, it's like, oh, I did not molest my kid, and it's like, and then most of the damn time they're like, yeah, you did it. I don't know. I've been very addicted to it. I don't know if I want to make a video on it because I feel like it's gonna flop massively. Like, no one's gonna care. But I don't know if enough people tell me like, hey, by the way, it would be cool to watch, because I definitely have some that I want to talk about, but I just don't know how the show deals with like other people watching the content. But I'll definitely make a test one if people want to see it. If not, then I can't do anything about it, right? Let's see, Gerald White. There's no phone call from Gerald White. I guess I'll put phone call. Phone call. No. Okay. Let's do Tcap wiki. Gerald White. Okay, so Gerald, he looks a lot more. He looks really different to what I expected him to look like. Honestly, he looks young here. I mean, because it was probably a long time ago when he sent these images. South Park Gerald. South Park's interpretation. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a minute, right? Gerald White. His quote is, Gerald's profound response to learning about the clothes drying process. Robert Gerald White was a potential predator featured on the Fort St. Georgia edition of To Catch a Predator. He is known for his boot fetish and scream during his arrest. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Gerald White. His alias is Robert Gerald White. Gerald White. Gerald _White 30627. He's a boot enthusiast and hypnotist. He's single. He was born November 9th, 1974. He was born in Oglethorpe. Oglethorpe County, Georgia, wherever the hell that is. He's dead? I always find... You can make a compilation of me finding out that some of these predators are dead. It's so good. Well, it's actually... No, them dying maybe isn't that good. You know, YouTube, by the way, YouTube, I don't mean nothing by that. I'm saying it's good to hear me surprised as something. I don't want to be... I don't want no trouble, right? I don't want no beef, right? So he died February 8th, 2023, a day before my birthday, by the way. How old would I have been here? 11? Technically 10. I would have been 10 here when Gerald White expired. He also died in Oglethorpe County, Georgia. He's male. His hair color is brown, formerly blonde, and he has apparently no eye color. So, sting and arrest. Robert Gerald White, who also went by Gerald White, was 31 when he began an internet conversation with a decoy who was pretending to be a 15-year-old girl named Natasha. The decoy is really Xavier Von Erck, founder of Perverted Justice. Gerald mentioned he preferred to be with black girls. Shortly after, he asked the decoy if she wore boots. In addition to offering to take her boot shopping, he disclosed that he had a boot fetish. He acknowledged wanting to engage in oral... Oh my god, no. Okay, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that. Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh no. Oh god, oh my fucking god. I actually can't believe what I'm just... It clicked in my head, right? Because he says he prefers black girls, right? But obviously the decoy that they have was not. Was not. So, oh my god, I'll get to it. We'll keep reading, but it hit me like a truck. I was like, wait a minute. Like, for a second, like, boot shopping disclosed. Like, it kind of... Regardless, I'll get to it in a second. Give me a second, right? He asked the decoy if she wore boots. In addition to offering to take her boot shopping, he disclosed that he had a boot fetish. He acknowledged wanting to engage in oral sex. Gerald later inquired about the decoy's history with hypnosis. He offered to hypno-love her so that she would want him more than life itself, be more horny than ever, and never want to take off the boots he provides her. When Gerald arrived at the house, he believed he was conversing with a black girl, but Perverted Justice sends out Amanda, a Caucasian decoy wearing a black wig. Before White's arrival, the crew were trying to figure out how to pull off having Amanda pose as a black girl when Chris Hansen says that from a distance she can pass for light skin. What the hell is wrong with these people? Oh my god. What the hell am I reading? Okay, well that's a first for me, I guess. I've never had... I'm just gonna stop talking at this point. What, Chris? What the hell is wrong with you, by the way? Who the hell told you that she could pass as a light-skinned... You know what? At this point, let's just go back. You know, let's check. Okay, let's check how passable this is.
Not going to...
Because this sounds so
Gerald
crazy
White
to
later
me.
tells the decoy he's going to bring her a pair of boots, but as he comes in the house, he's not carrying any.
Come on in, Hansen. Sweet.
Good.
I just gotta get these clothes out so they don't wrinkle. Did you...
Okay, well, you know what? Let's go back to watching this. His grunts are something else, I do gotta say. Just
Good.
I just gotta get these clothes out so they don't wrinkle. Did you bring the riding boots?
Yes.
All right.
Oh man, but honestly, he didn't even really see the decoy, so I mean, I guess at this point that's fine. But they definitely...
I just gotta get these clothes out so they don't wrinkle.
Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know.
Did you bring the riding boots?
I would want them to try at least, but
I can't wait to get my own pair.
I mean, she definitely has an accent, like as some form of accent, because I don't believe she's that Southern. I don't remember her sounding that Southern before, but she definitely is putting on a voice at least, at minimum. Let's see. Whatever, okay. Leading to the crew having her wave White in from behind the screen door and hurrying out of sight as he entered the house. The two engaged in light conversation before Chris Hansen introduced himself. Gerald confessed that he had met Natasha online and that he has come to see her. When questioned about her age, he says that they never talked about it and that he didn't know. Chris responds to his assertion by assertion by quoting her age. He says they never talked about it and that he didn't know. Chris responds to his assertion by that I'm reading the exact same line. From his chat history. While Chris is attempted to read further, Gerald interrupts him and says he understands what he said. When questioned about his plan, Gerald gets up from his seat and makes a slow exit from the sting house. When he is ordered by police to get on the ground, Gerald lets out a frustrated cry. He is then arrested and taken into custody. Legal process and sentence. Gerald, who's messaging me at this time? Okay. Well, okay, here comes another update for Mr. Yups himself, okay? He says, I'll leave you with a quote from the video. I never waste a load. And I'm assuming it's for the, it's from the video he sent me, the next one. Look, I'm just saying, Mr. Yups, keep recommending you. These are bangers, right? And if you think you can be the next Mr. Yups, send in those recommendations, man. Whether it's through Instagram or through comments, it's up to you. Let's see. Because of the attention surrounding the case. Okay. Gerald was charged with a criminal attempt to commit child molestation and criminal attempt to commit statutory rape, both felonies. Because of the attention surrounding the case, his trial was transferred from Harris County to Whitfield County. The case was being prosecuted before a judge from the Coochie Judicial Court. I'm just kidding. Chattahoochee. I'm actually not trying to be mean. I don't know how to say Chattahoochee. Chattahoochee. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to say that. The Chata. Okay, my goodness. Judicial Circuit by Mark Post, Chief Assistant District Attorney for that circuit. Less than a week before the trial started, Morris Wiltshire, a former prosecutor who ran the Republican Party candidacy for district attorney for Athens, Clark, and Oconee County. That sounds right. Coney Island is what I want to say. Oconee County in 2000. He is associate, and his associate Stan Baker. Why am I having? To be fair, they're throwing a lot of names at me right now. Like, what the hell is wrong with this whole process right now? Took over the case on a lick and promise. Wiltshire noted, no one had fought for Gerald that I could see in the criminal justice system. Judge Frank J. Jordan Jr., the Triple J, made a decision prior to the trial that perverted justice was not working as state agents, which meant that Gerald could not have been the victim of entrapment. The trial began on February 2008. Wiltshire sobbed uncontrollably during the trial as he begged the jury to acquit Gerald, claiming that he was a simple man who had no idea what he was doing when he started speaking online with someone he believed to be a child. Wiltshire contended that Gerald wasn't a predator, but rather that he believed the girl was his true love. He added that Gerald had trouble talking with women. Wiltshire contended that Gerald was slow and stated that Gerald completed specialized coursework in order to graduate from high school. Why is this why is this guy fighting so hard for Gerald? Like, I don't understand why. I guess let's go back up. Morris Wiltshire, former prosecutor who ran as a Republican Party candidacy for district attorney, yes, and his associate, yes, took over the case on a lick and promise. Wiltshire, on a lick and promise. What is that? I don't understand what that I guess I'll search it up on my phone. I should probably let's just search it up on here. Lick and promise. I feel like lick and promise. A hasty performance of a task, especially of cleaning something. Okay, so what? Okay, so essentially this guy just said, screw it, I'll take your case. Because no one fought for Gerald in this. What the hell? What this guy is? Why is he sobbing? By the way, he's sobbing for a man he does not know. Like, what is wrong with you? Especially a predator, a suspected predator. You cry for. Yeah, Wiltshire sobbed uncontrollably. By the way. He added that Gerald had trouble. Okay, yeah. Was slow and stated that Gerald completed specialized coursework in order to graduate from high school. Wiltshire also claimed Gerald was a victim of the Nigerian email fraud who sent so much money that the Postmaster General inquired about Gerald because he thought Gerald was a part of a scheme. Mark Post argued that Gerald was proficient in internet communication and operated an antique and yard sale company in his hometown. Hold on, I'm trying to check. Okay. Post said Gerald attended at least 2 different universities in addition to earning a 4-year degree from a technical college. Wiltshire asserted that Gerald took 4 phenobarbital pills in an effort to commit suicide because he was stressed about the trial. Wiltshire said that it wasn't done to postpone the trial. Wiltshire also made reference to entrapment, asserting that when members of perverted justice lured Gerald online, they were acting as agents of the state, which I don't think that's the case. Before coming to a decision, the Whitfield County jury, according to Wiltshire, reportedly asked the presiding judge whether they may suggest leniency at Gerald's sentence in the event that they found him guilty. For both felony counts, Gerald was found guilty. Wiltshire declared that when his case was up for sentencing the next month, they would ask for a new trial. Seeking a new trial did not work, however, as in March 2008, Gerald was sentenced to 20 years in prison. What? In March 2008, Gerald was sentenced to 20 years in prison with a minimum of 7 years to serve, 13 years of probation, and a lifetime registration as a sex offender. He was paroled and released from prison on November 16th, 2011. How did he get 20 years? Bro, how did he... Can someone explain this to me? Is there a reason why he got sentenced 20 years? Don't get me wrong, that is a good thing. But I think that's the most years they've given a predator that's shown up in any investigation, Chris Hansen wise, I've ever seen. The most I thought I've seen was 8 years. This is 20 years with a minimum of 7. 13 years of probation and the usual lifetime registration. In 2007, Gerald's father, Robert E. White, and his lawyer, Gary Gerard, went before the Oglethorpe County Superior Court and the Georgia Court of Appeals. They sought a warrant to have Xavier Von Erck, the man who posed as a 15-year-old girl, arrested. They claimed he should have been charged with solicitation of a felony. The warrant was rejected by Judge Thomas Hodges. The judge found probable cause that Xavier Von Erck attempted to convince Gerald to commit a felony with statutory rape. What? Okay, well, the judge found probable cause that Xavier Von Erck attempted to convince Gerald to commit a felony, like statutory rape or child molestation, and that his activities met the legal criteria of solicitation. However, Judge Hodges, because I know Hodgins from Bones, which very cool show by the way, ruled that Xavier Von Erck could not be prosecuted with solicitation since there were no actual 15-year-old victims and no clear and present danger that Gerald might have committed child molestation or statutory rape. Gerald later went before the Georgia Court of Appeals to reverse the ruling, citing that Georgia law defines solicitation as one person requesting another person to commit a crime. Even if the crime is not actually committed, it is not known what happened afterwards. I guess. Gerald died on February 8, 2013, at the age of 38 after a battle with cancer. Ooh. See, you can't... Making fun of someone who dies of cancer is not really that easy, is it? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna mention that. In season 11, episode 8 of South Park, the episode has a segment based on To Catch a Predator, where multiple predators kill themselves upon meeting Chris Hansen. One of the predators in the episode shares a striking resemblance to Gerald. Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Interesting. They had. Well, I mean, it says Dateline right there. Interesting. I've never been a big fan of South Park though. Not because I hate it. I've just never watched it. I don't know. I was never a South Park child growing up. Okay, or however the hell, or like a South Park teenager or whatever damn criteria I need to meet to be a South Park fan, or at least start being a South Park fan. I did not reach then. Notable quotes. I'm not going to avoid the subject. I would like to make love to you after we are done boot shopping. I have a serious fetish for boots. The hypno love, what sex while hypnotized is called, according to Gerald at least. Good. Ugh. Ah, damn it. No! Crazy work. You know, hey, Mr. Yups 25, you know, has come again with another damn banger. But I gotta ask you something, Mr. Yups 25. What happened to Mr. Yups 24? Right? Like we are at Mr. Yups 25. What happened to all the numbers beforehand? Like what happened? You know, what happened to all the other Mr. Yups? Okay, this is ridiculous. He looks awful for 31. Yeah, I love how Frag immediately puts this guy on blast. This is the fetish guy with the boots. This guy was 31 yet has the fashion sense of a 67-year-old man. For viewers who may not speak English as their first language, I've transcribed Gerald's dialogue here for your enjoyment. Good. Ugh. I'm just not gonna read all these off. Yeah, okay, I am right. Well, I just realized that the cokehead truck driver's big rig was that right there, yeah.
To take the man down as soon as he walked.
Also, me walking into work on Monday morning.
Good.
I just gotta get these clothes out so they don't wrinkle. Did you bring
Oh man, when my colleagues ask how I am.
Did you
Oh man, you know, I this is so good. I do like his moans. Oh, I'm just joking. That's just crazy to say. Yeah. I guess we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. You know, I have been trying my best to pump these videos out. I've just kind of haven't. This last week, I haven't really had that great of a week. I won't lie to you. Last week was just kind of all over the place. I just wasn't feeling that great. Just a little bit depressed. You know, just something cutesy like that. But yeah. Regardless, I hope you liked the video, as in you liked the video. Subscribe if you want more. Leave me more recommendations in the comments or message me on Instagram. It's up to you. But yeah, I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.